Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Annabelle. To those who are new to this channel and to those who've always been there, welcome back. I post videos every week and I talk about life in Germany. So if you have anyone who's planning to move to Germany or who's planning to come to Germany, please share this channel with them so that they can know what life is. They can know what to expect when they finally move in here. In today's video, we want to talk about the habits that I lost since I moved to Germany. I mean, let's be honest, guys. As long as you move to a different environment or to a different culture, there are things in you that changes as you change the environment. I mean, there are things that you learn, there are things that you also lose. So today we're just going to talk about the habits that I lost since I moved in here. But before we start this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I'm posting something. Let's not waste time. Let's start. The first habit that we're going to talk about is definitely joking. Like, I stopped joking. Like, there is no joke that comes out of this mouth anymore because I realized that I offended a lot of people through my jokes. Basically, I'm a person who loves to joke, who loves to make people laugh, who loves to make people happy, who loves seeing people laughing and being happy. And the easiest way to achieve that is definitely making jokes, but not here in Germany. Like, I think they never understood my jokes, or they are just basically sensitive. I don't know what was the reason exactly, but I had to stop joking. And you know, it's a different thing when you make a joke and people get hurt instead of laughing. That's definitely hard. And yeah, I realized that I had to keep on saying, sorry, that was a joke, sorry, that was a joke, and sorry, that was a joke. And at some point, I just had to stop to realize that, you know what, there's something wrong with your jokes, or there's something wrong with the people that you're making jokes to. So you have to stop. And I stopped this habit of just going around and making jokes everywhere. I don't joke anymore, and yeah, I think I'm a bit boring, but it's okay. It's okay. I think it makes me fit well in the society that I live in. Even if I'm boring, it's okay. As long as I fit and as long as I don't hurt anyone, I think it's okay. So I've stopped that habit of joking. The second thing that we're going to talk about is the habit of crossing red robots, traffic lights. You know, in Zimbabwe, as long as the road is empty, there are no cars coming, even if the robot is red, you can just cross the road. And I think that's the same with America as well. I'm not sure, but if you're from America and you know this, please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I used to just cross the red robot in Zimbabwe. You can just cross as long as it's not dangerous, as long as there are no cars coming, you can just cross the traffic lights even if it's red. But not here in Germany. Like, Germans would look at you like, you never cross a red robot in Germany. Like, it's a taboo. You don't do that. So even if the street is empty, there are no cars coming, but the robot is red, you just have to stop until the traffic lights gets green, and then you can cross. You don't cross a red robot. That's a taboo. That's totally a no-go. So yeah, I've lost this habit of seeing a red robot, and you just cross as long as the street is empty. I used to do that in the beginning, but I realized that it was weird. The looks you get when you do that, or sometimes they tell you, you know how direct they are, Germans, and they tell you, no, you don't do that. No, you, like, how can you cross a red robot? Like, you don't do that. So yeah, and yeah, I had to lose that habit. So I wait. I'm a good German citizen. I wait. Even if the robots are red, I wait until the robots get green, and then I cross. I'm that type of a good girl now. The next habit that we want to talk about is, of course, removing your shoes when you enter someone else's house or your own house. Where I come from, we used to enter the house with our shoes. Like, we never had to remove our shoes because we want to enter the house. Like, you would move from a bathroom to bedroom to kitchen to living room with your shoes. Like, we never have to bother about removing our shoes at the door, but not here. Here in Germany, you leave your shoes right at the door. You remove everything. You remove your shoes. I mean, not everything. I mean, not your clothes. I mean, you remove your shoes right at the door. You don't enter anybody's house with your shoes. That's a no-go. So I've lost that habit of just visiting people and hello, and then you just enter their house with shoes. No, that not here. You just have to learn and leave those habits that are unacceptable here. Of course, when I go back home, I pick up my habits. So when I'm in Germany, I do what the Germans do, but when I'm back home, I do what Zimbabweans do. So here, no shoes. No shoes at all. When you enter the house, you remove the shoes. Of course, sometimes there are people who will tell you, no, don't worry, don't remove your shoes. No, don't worry, don't remove your shoes. But because it's like awkward to just enter someone's house with your shoes. It sounds like a disrespect in a way. I don't know. It's not that bad, but it's not really good to enter someone's house with your shoes. So even if they tell you to not remove your shoes, sometimes you just have to remove them because you also want to show some kind of respect. Yeah, so I've lost that habit of entering the house with your shoes. No, I leave my shoes right at the door. The shoe point brings us to our next point. The habit that I've lost is cleaning my house every day. Like, Germans don't clean their houses every day. They clean houses once or twice. Basically I clean my flat here once a week, like every Sunday. And yeah, it's something that I wasn't used to. I'm used to cleaning the house every day. Like in Zimbabwe, we clean the house every day. Like, you move the couch, you move the table every day and clean the house every day. So when I came here, I used to be also, very hardworking, cleaning the house every day, and they were looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Like, my host family never used to understand it. Where I used to work as an au pair, they used to tell me, no, today you don't have to do it, you'll do it tomorrow. And I never used to understand it. Why? Like, the house needs to be cleaned every day. But maybe it's because they also don't bring their dirty shoes into the house. Why should they clean it every day? And yeah, so I've also lost that habit of being the hardworking one, waking up every day and cleaning the house. No. It's acceptable to clean your house once a week in Germany. So don't worry, if you're coming here, don't worry, you'll have to clean your house once a week. It's still acceptable, it's still okay. You don't have to feel bad about that. And yeah, it's something that I kind of like. I lost a bad habit of cleaning every day, and I gained a good habit of cleaning once a week. Comment down below and let me know where you come from or where you are in the world. Like, how is the cleaning situation? Is it every day? Is it once a week? Is it once in 2 weeks? I mean, it depends with families. There are families who are still cleaning every day. That doesn't mean all Germans clean once a week, but I think the majority is cleaning once or twice at most a week. Like, the house cleaning is not an everyday thing like what we used to do back home. The next thing that we want to talk about is a celebration of birthdays. There is something that I don't understand about celebrating birthdays here in Germany. Like, in Zimbabwe, when you are the birthday girl, you actually don't have to worry about anything. Like, your family or friends would bake a cake for you, would cook some good food for you, would provide with drinks or anything. Like, the family or the friends are responsible for the day. Like, they make sure that the day goes well, like your birthday goes well. So as the birthday girl, you are practically a queen who just sits there, relaxes and waits until everything starts going down. But not here in Germany. Like in Germany, as the birthday girl, you have to make sure that the day goes well. Like you are responsible for baking a cake for the whole class. Like you have to make sure that there's something to eat on your birthday, there's something special for everyone, for your work colleagues or for your classmates at school. You have to be the one who's busy making sure that the day goes well. So I have somehow lost that habit of being, relaxed on my birthday. Like your birthday is your day, you have to make it work. So I've lost that habit of waiting for surprises. No, here you don't wait for surprises on your birthday. You create the surprises for your birthday for other people. I know it's weird. It's weird, right? But yeah, this is how the Romans are doing it. So you just have to do it as well, Bella, right? Yes, I do that as well. So this habit of just being the girl who's there, who's the queen on her birthday, is lost, long lost. I'm actually learning to bake cakes as well, so that I can be able to bake for my friends on my birthday, stuff like that. The last thing, and I think the most important thing that I would talk about is losing the habit of just being the quiet girl. I used to be that kind of a person who would just, keep quiet. People would hate me, and I'll just throw it under the carpet and forget about it because it doesn't matter, and, I never used to care about what to say to people because I never had to talk to people about a lot of things. I never felt unfairly treated, for example. I never felt taken advantage of, for example. So as I moved here, I learned to open my mouth and talk, like to stand for my ground. Like the quiet girl in me is gone. I open this mouth that God blessed me with and stand for my ground. Like it's actually a good thing. When you feel like you are being unfairly treated, open your mouth and say it, especially here in Germany, because Germans are also very direct people. So it's okay. When you feel like you're not treated well, just be direct with it. Tell them, I don't like A, B, C, and D. Can we do it better? Then that way you have less stresses or less worries. Like, don't be the girl who says God will punish them or God will see them. No, with Germans, you have to talk to them and then tell God about it. It's the other way around. Like, you have to open your mouth and stand for your ground, because if you don't do that, the unfairness or the ill treatment will just continue like there's nothing happening. So you learn to just open your mouth and say, it's enough. Can we just do things the right way? And they also listen. Like, if you air your complaints, most of the times they are taken seriously and there comes a change, especially at work or especially at school, or especially at work. So the quiet girl in me, the habit of just being the quiet one and putting everything under the carpet is gone. I talk, I open my mouth. Like, I've learned to open my mouth, and this has worked really good for me, like, because every time I opened my mouth, things changed, and things changed for better. And some things never happened again. They happened once and I opened my mouth and they never happened again. So it's actually a good thing to open your mouth when there is anything. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I'm posting something. Share this video, give it a like, or leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys on my next video. But before we close, this is a special thank you to you who's watching until this point. Thank you very, very much, and may God bless you. I'll see you guys. Bye.